Hey everyone, Luke Ruth here, wanting to bring you a fishing report for Stockton Lake. It's March 15th. The fishing down at Stockton Lake's really good. If y'all looking to come down to the lake, now's a good time. Know there's a high school tournament this weekend, so good luck to all the high school anglers out and about. Had lots of DMs asking for questions, and I've gave a few tips, so I'm just going to give the whole video in general. Here's my lake-wide fishing report. We're going to start out by the dam. Water temp, seeing anywhere from 45 to 49, 48, 49 out by the dam. Lots of clear water. The rain dirtied up some of the creeks a little while back, so some of the creeks are dirty. Our main lake's still really, really clear, probably 8 to 10 foot of clarity. It gets down to 6 if it's not raining, or not if the wind's blowing and it's not still, but a lot of visibility out in the main lake. The creeks are dirtied up from the rain. I don't know if they cleared up. Haven't been in the last day or two since the big rain, but I'm guessing there's going to be a little stain in the creek. So here's the way I would attack the main lake. I'm calling the main lake basically anything from New State Park and Old State Park out to the dam. That's kind of the main lake to me. So first of all, there's a jig bite. Motion fishing flash mop football jig. That bite's going on all over the lake. You can catch them that way. Probably one of the better bites for a big fish. Caught a 631 on it last week. Great jig with a Zoom Z-Craw Junior trailer, green pumpkin. The jig's just a brown and purple flash mop football jig. It catches big bass in the pre-spawn. One of my favorites. Bite number 2 is working really good. It's an A-rig. They always bite the A-rig up until they spawn. Now it's not any different. It's just your standard old Yum Flash Mob Junior Shane's Baits A-rig. I'm using 275s for dummies and 375s for my main baits. Pro Blue Red Pearl has been my best color. It's about the only color I throw on Stockton, so that's probably the reason it's been my best color. Talking about jerkbaiting, been some jerkbait fish. A +1 or regular mega bass. Look, this has been a little more brush related. You can catch a few off rock, but been a little more brush related on the stick bait, shallow piles, medium depth piles, that kind of thing. Table rock shad's a good color. Clown, if you get a little dirty, if you get back in the creeks and the water gets a little dirty up, maybe try a clown or a deadly black. Been working pretty good out there. And the last bite hasn't really kicked off in the main lake yet. Water's not really, I don't think, going to cool much over the next couple days, but it's going to be a wigglewort. Rock crawler, wigglewort, flat side. Bite's not really kicked off in the main lake. Quite a bit, a little more moss out in the main lake than up some of the river arms, but watch for that bite to be coming around real soon. There's always a good crankbait bite this time of year on Stockton, and this year's no different. They're biting a crankbait. Let's break down that mid-lake, that, we'll say Cedar Ridge to the 245 bridge, and then we'll say Old State Park to Ruark. That's kind of the mid-lake area to me. Water's a little warmer. You're looking 47 to 50, 46.5 to 50. Jig bite's been pretty good down there. It's been where I've been catching a lot of my jig fish down that area of the lake. A-rig still good. Stick bait's good. Seems like the A-rig and the stick bait alternate days. Some days the A-rig's better. Some days the jerk bait's better. Jig's been the most consistent bite. Been reeling around a motion fishing wobblehead a little bit down there. Been getting bit a little bit with a Zoom Z-Craw, full-size Z-Craw on the back of it. So things are starting to kick off. And I haven't cranked a whole lot down in the mid-lake, but I'm guessing there's a crankbait bite. If you guys want to look for it, I'd look for some of those steeper banks leading back in those pockets around some secondary points. Got a little drop on them. Crankbait's going to catch some fish. I haven't fished the Little Sack side much. I know Gabe Rufner, I think, says he won a tournament over on the Little Sack side last week. So it sounds like both sides of the lake are producing fish. It's just kind of pick your poison, whichever side of the lake you want to fish the most. And then let's talk about the river arms. The way up the river arm bite, all the way up by High Point, Aldrich, and all the way down to CC. Water's probably really dirty now. It was dirty a week or so ago when I was there. Caught several crankbait fish on a Fritz side 7 and red. I'm guessing it got really dirty down there. I don't know if it's even fishable. If a guy wants to go up there and look, I'm gonna have a couple different options. I'm gonna have a chatterbait motion fishing seeker and bruised pumpkin with a black and blue Menace trailer. I'm gonna have a spinnerbait tied on, something with some painted blades, big thumping. This isn't a great example. Big Colorado bladed, big willow bladed, some sort of big spinnerbait to make a lot of vibration in that dirty water. And then I'm going to have on like a black and blue flipping jig or a Mocraw finesse jig, something that can stand down. I'm going to pitch it to the wood. It's that time of year, guys. I think the fish are ahead of schedule from where they normally are. A lot of fish moving up last week when I went fishing. I had a 20-pound day, caught 20.5 pounds, and the fish seemed to really be snapping. So don't be afraid to fish some of your even early April patterns right now. I think they're getting into it. I think they're coming by the day. Of course, there's always fish out in their winter pattern still. There's fish moving up there. So lots going on Stockton Lake. You can kind of fish however you want to. If it's me, I like to drag that jig, throw that A-rig, jerkbait, crankbait. That's the way I'm going to attack the lake. Sure, if you want to get out and finesse some fish out in the middle of the pockets, you can do that too, but that's not really my style, my kind of thing. So if you guys are coming down the lake and you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Luke Ruth Fishing. To all the kids fishing the high school tournament this weekend, very, very good luck. I hope you all catch a big bag of fish. And until next time report, we'll see y'all later.